Welcome back. Well, Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and while for some it's a time of joy and love, others feel lonely and can experience depression. News Press Now's Kyle Schmidt brings us a special report on mental health and Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day for many is a chance to celebrate the love in their life. But for those who are single, the holiday can bring up feelings of sadness. Seeing declarations of love, especially on social media, can make those already feeling lonely vulnerable to depression. To help with the skewed mindset that being in a relationship equates with success in life, Katie Myron, Director of Counseling at Missouri Western State University, says she reminds those without a partner to focus on what can be a forgotten side of love.
People think of Valentine's Day and they think of romantic partner, right? And not, friendships, or not, spending time with family or spending time with community. And so a lot of times just a different mindset with that, can take away some of that loneliness.
Switching a mindset about a day you have thought of in the same way for years is easier said than done. Drew Fisher, a licensed professional counselor and owner of Fisher's Counseling Services in downtown St. Joseph, offers some insight.
What I always say, a lot of times being not in a relationship, it's an opportunity for us to really kind of focus on ourselves, really grow, really focus on who we are as a person and what do we need to really kind of help support us elsewhere. Don't put a lot of pressure on yourself. Everyone finds love some way, somehow, but just really kind of be patient and really do a lot of self-kindness and, don't really kind of force things.
While younger people tend to be the focus of a lot of Valentine's Day marketing, senior citizens shouldn't be forgotten. Some older people have lost their partners, and Valentine's Day can increase their feelings of loneliness, says Jenny Dryberg, a social worker with Frudenthal Home-Based Healthcare.
So most people in a facility have lost a spouse, or if their spouse is still there, the spouse usually isn't at a functional level health-wise that they can come visit very often. So it is a sort of a lonely time to be there.
Even outside of Valentine's Day, depression can affect people in nursing homes.
Whenever someone goes into a nursing home, the rate for depression can rise because they're losing their autonomy. They're, now depending on somebody else for their cares, and leaving behind a home that they probably shared with a loved one. They raised their kids there.
So what can help? Frudenthal already took action last year by working with students in 75 classrooms who volunteered to make cards for people in nursing homes. This year, the agency is accepting card donations again, which can be delivered at 2425 North Woodbine Road.
This brings back memories for them of what they used to do and and it does open up, with holidays, it does open up the discussion of, what did you do during, this time? And so it can use that to connect with them.
For younger singles who may be feeling down as the holiday approaches, Myron suggests calling up a friend and making plans to redirect February 14th so it can still be an enjoyable day. It's easy to focus on the negatives at Valentine's Day when you're alone, but Fisher says there are many other positives to think about.
Focus on self-love and self-care. Don't put a lot of pressure on yourself, but really also focus on the relationships you got, the ones that really kind of add value in your life. It may not be a romantic spouse necessarily, but your relationship with your parents, obviously are important to you, or siblings, or friends, relatives, really focus on those kind of relationships.
And for happy couples who do have a partner to love and cherish,
Valentine's Day is really good. It really kind of reminds us, oh, you know what? I do have this really important person in my life. I want to really find a way to really kind of make them feel valued and cherished. And they do, small acts of gesture. They buy flowers or chocolates or teddy bears. They go to dinner. They have a date night. They really celebrate, their relationship, love, everything.
So make this Valentine's Day a time to celebrate your love for all things in life, not just the spouse. Enjoy the holiday of love. For News Press Now, I'm Kyle Schmidt.